We are going to create 6-week columns for your dual credit courses in this short video. So the first thing we need to do is to locate our grade center and create a column in our full grade center. I've already created 2. I've got the first 6 weeks done and the second 6 weeks done. What we're going to do now is we're going to create that third 6 weeks. You can do this with an average column, minimum or maximum, total or a weighted column. What I'm going to do is an average column that just averages the grades. We want our third 6 weeks. So we'll title that. You don't really have to give it a description or a grade center name. That will be what pops up. We are not going to be able to put a grading period in here right now because I haven't created this grading period yet. We're going to go back and do that, and then we'll come back in and we'll change that, as well as we'll change this when we go in and create it in just a few minutes. So if we go to the end down here, you can see we have our third 6 weeks. Right now it's counting everything that's in the grade book, so it's got a little bit of a different total. The next thing we need to do is go to this menu at the top and manage our system, our grading system. We want to add a grading period. We want to create a grading period. We want our third 6 weeks here. We don't need a description, but we do need a range. We need that date range. And from what the other one was before, I just kind of happen to know what it needs to be. We need to go March 30th and take it through May 17th, and that gives us the other one. If you'll notice, you have associate grade columns. If you put due dates in there, you can click this and it will take anything with a due date during this period and put it in that 6 weeks, so you don't have to. If you don't use the date on the due dates, we can go in and do them a different way, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So notice, you have your third 6 weeks in here now. So what we'll do is we'll go down here where our third 6 weeks is. We need to edit this column information because we need to make a couple of changes here. We just need to go down to our grading period, and now that third 6 weeks is in there. And we need to change this to include into the average. We need to include that third 6 weeks, and that's all you need to do for it to create that third 6 weeks. You'll notice it's no longer at the end. It puts them in from when you create them, but because this is done by dates, then it puts it further back into here where it thinks it should go. You've got the first 6 weeks, second 6 weeks, and third 6 weeks. Now, you didn't put in due dates, so you've got to fix this. We go back to Manage, go to Column Organization, and it takes us to the organization of the column. So as you can see, I've got a few things in the first 6 weeks. I've got a few things in the second 6 weeks. I have nothing in the third 6 weeks, but I have assignments that need to go here. Well, you just take them and you drag and drop. So depending on what 6 weeks you need them in, they don't have to have a due date on them. You can grab them and take them this way, and it will take all of this information and all of the scores and average them, because we had it average those grades. But you can do weighted columns if that's how you do your grades. It's totally up to you. Don't forget to hit submit. When you hit submit, then it's going to put that information in there for you. As you can see, you've got your first 6 weeks in here. You have your second 6 weeks, and there is your third 6 weeks. That's all you need to do if you're teaching dual credit and you need those 6 weeks included.